John Anderson. He's the Illinois state leader of 2 Million Bikers to DC. And we know who they are, but if you don't know who they are, they're a group that goes to Washington in force, and it's always a blackout when they're there. The news never reports it. If it wasn't for us, the people, and the alternative news, you wouldn't know they were there. So anyways, give him a good, nice warm round of applause to John Anderson, Illinois State Leader of 2 Million Bikers to DC.
Thank you all for coming. Even though it's a little cool, we still have us out here and we show who the real patriots are. I'll tell you a little bit about 2 Million Bikers DC. It started back in 2013 in about August, and somebody had a brainstorm like, let's rush DC sometime. Well, we found out that we're going to have a million Muslim march on 9/11, and we weren't going to have that. We're going to stand strong, roll in there, and it was disrespectful for us to have them have that march. So we rolled in there and tried to get permits. They wouldn't give us permits because they thought that we would be too much of a problem. And so we rolled in without permits anyhow. We locked up DC.
Yeah.
And during that time, the government had shut down, and they also shut down the National Memorial, Veterans Memorial. And there's people from all over the country, World War vets, coming, probably would never make it there again. Either probably passed before that time again, or they had that one chance to come and they had everything barricaded up. Well, we weren't going to have that either, so we pulled all the barricades out and threw them in a pile. Let the veterans get in there and deserve the respect that they needed. Anyway, that's how it started, and it's been going from there on. And now we're devoting a lot of time into all the 9/11, people that are lost, the thousands that lost because of 9/11. And anyway, last year we started putting names on everybody's helmets. Everybody that we could possibly think of, everybody wore a name of one of those who died in 9/11. So that we could respect them and follow them and make sure that they, their families knew that we supported them. I'll read you a small statement of what we stand for, of 2 Million Bikers to DC. We at 2 Million Bikers DC believe in God, country, our Constitution, and all our Bill of Rights as written by our founding fathers. We will work to peacefully oppose any and all who wish to fundamentally transform our country from our founding fathers' original intent. We will work together to maintain America as land of the free and home of the brave. One state and one citizen at a time. Our main mission will always be to honor the victims of 9/11, the survivors, and the first responders. In addition, we honor our members of the armed forces who have sacrificed, some all giving all citizens of the United States. This will be done by sponsoring a memorial ride annually to our nation's capital on 9/11. We honor those who continue to serve our country and our citizens. We will provide assistance through the raising of funds to contribute our survivors of 9/11 and those in need as a result of these attacks, to support our brothers and sisters by participating, supporting, and promoting patriot, veteran, and constitutional rights across the country. Our vision is to shine light on the truth and give hope by participating in events that feature God, veterans, the Constitution, and ride in our American core values and beliefs. Our core values? Excellence. Strive to provide leadership and organization and give voice and hope to those who feel the country has lost its values that made us great. Innovation is continuing to look and gather more participation for bikers and those who support our efforts to find new ways to allow the voice of the common working man and woman in America to be heard on the local, state, and national level. Commitment. We are committed to proudly standing on our values of our founding fathers and Constitution of the United States. We will support those whose efforts reflect on these values. Integrity, we pledge our efforts to upholding the values of our forefathers and protecting our love and country to our children so they have the pride and we possess the country. To work with to treat our fellow citizens, veterans, and first responders with the utmost respect and ask for no return. Teamwork, working with each great state and make up the Union of the United States. We will help to promote with the state's actions and uphold our mission, providing guidance, organizational, and financial help needed and requested. To understand, and we are committed to work as one, united together. Stewardship. We, each member of 2 Million Bikers 2DC, pledge to hold these ideals as a sacred trust unto one another, to respect each other in private and public, to provide help to those in need, and to be a helping hand to one another, to ensure that we, the best of our abilities, maintain our pledge to mission as an organization. We go stronger by the day. We have probably about 900 members in Illinois, and we have members across the whole country in America. We're growing stronger, and we're not going to lay down for the government. The government throws these restrictions and try to strip us of our freedoms and rights every day. Seems like I wake up every day under something different, and we can't let that happen. People need to get proactive. You know, there's a lot of social media that gets out there that doesn't get out there to the right places. When people are proactive in all the groups, such as 2 Million Bikers DC, NRA, Gun Rights for America, that's when you're proactive in getting in these groups and you're doing something with them. You know, that's what makes the difference. You people here today, you make a difference. You're standing firm. You came to support us, and you came to support yourself and your friends and family. I want to thank all the active military and vets for their service. I would be honored to meet you all after my speech is over here. Please come up, shake your hand, and introduce myself to you. I would love to meet you. So, that's it. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, John. The organization really does some good work, and Overpasses for America has partnered with them on their ride. When they ride, we're on the overpass greeting them.